These are the things I wish I knew before attending senior high school, specifically at Achimota school. The last point will shock you. One of the biggest shocks you get when you attend senior high school is that you realize that no one is going to follow you around to tell you to do this or do that. You will live an independent life. And normally, during the first week, you get confused because at home, maybe mommy or daddy will tell you, Jennifer, do this, do that, put your socks here, go and read. But senior high school, no one is going to do that. You have to do everything on your own. And that brings me to my second point. Because of that, you have to be careful of the friends you make because your friends will make or make you because you're going to study their habits. If they like learning, if you make friends with people who like learning, you will naturally start learning. If you make friends with people who don't like learning, it will rub off against you. If you make friends with people who are not serious, disrespectful, obviously you will also end up being that. And don't forget that since you are independent now, you don't depend on anyone for the decisions. You make your own decisions. And making friends is one of the greatest decisions you have to put into consideration because the friends you make in senior high school can determine how you end up in school and what grades you even come out of school with. Thirdly, you don't have to be friends with everyone. Yes, you will have classmates, you will have dorm mates, you will even have club mates, maybe cadets, reading club, peer counselors. You have, a lot of people in the club, a lot of people in your class. Even the dining hall, you meet people, but not everyone is your friend. You need to know that people are just your colleagues from class, they are your classmates, your dorm mates, your schoolmates. Not everyone is your friend. And I'm not saying that be introverted and don't speak to people, no, but don't let everyone into your space. Don't tell everyone everything. I know that sometimes you tend to forget yourself because you all are vibing, are talking, and you end up talking about your personal things to everyone. No, not everyone is your friend. Now, to my next point, your first week might not be as exciting as you expect because it's full of registration, orientation, sometimes cleanups because Achimota school, Achimota school and clean up there. Seriously, I don't know how it is right now, but my time we used to clean up a lot. Especially when we went, I remember when we went there fresh, they would tell you that there was a grace period. I think it was for a week or so. So we went to school on a Monday, 26th of October. I can never forget. On a Monday. Then on the Thursday, we came back from midterm. So from the Monday to the Thursday was our grace period. We're not doing anything. The seniors will be fetching water for you. And you'll be thinking, hey, this is how they are lying. They are lying. It is grace period. Later, they will show you how it's supposed to be done. So it might not be cool for you. You might not really be familiar with it, but it gets better with time. Trust me. Your first week might be so confused and you don't know your left from your right, but you need to be patient because it will not always be like that. Even like a week or two from then, you realize, oh, now you know your way around the school a bit, you know what to do. So don't panic, just relax. Because your first week, it's normal that you don't know what is going on. It's normal that you're confused. It's normal that you are homesick, but you'll be fine. Another thing is know your school rules. Yes, knowing your school rules early will help you. In Achimota school, they will tell you a breach of common sense is a breach of school rules. The fact that you don't know that something is a rule does not make it right. So make sure that when you start school, the very first week, you know that the do's and don'ts of the school so you don't find yourself wanting later because later when you become familiar, you might not really want to learn the rules, but in the beginning, know the rules so it will help you know how to dress, you know the things you're supposed to do, you know where to pass. There are some places you're not even supposed to pass. It's not school. At your mother's school, you're not supposed to walk on the grass. You get punished. Know all the things, the rules in your school, uniform to wear, visiting arrangement, prep rules, house rules, class rules, every single thing. Make sure you are familiar with them so that you don't find yourself breaking any rules, which would also put you in trouble. And to my next point, your seniors, yes, they can also be a great help. They can be of great help to you. I know that when you go fresh, most of them will be, acting up and you might be a little bit scared because they're your seniors and they might be, talking to you anyhow. Not like talking to you anyhow, but because they're your seniors, you feel like, hey, I'm scared of them. You don't want to be familiar with them, but trust me, when you take your time, you will get people who will help you. They will help you run through the school smoothly. They would even help you learn. Some of them, if they are even offering your course, they can help you with your notes, they can help you with their past textbooks, they can even help you with topics you don't understand. They can help you with the school system to make your stay smoothly. So when you go, look out for the seniors who are welcoming, people who offer your course, befriend them and let them help you to make your stay very, very, very smooth. My next point is your teachers are not your enemies. Yes, I know that you think, oh, teachers are there to punish you, but see, if you are very if you're a calm person, you are not troublesome, you love your teachers because your teachers are there to help you and guide you. If you have a problem, speak up. And big ups to Mr. Kwa, the current headmaster of Achimota School. He was my physics teacher when I was in Achimota School. And he was very welcoming. He was very welcoming. And that's an example I'm giving. My chemistry teacher was also very welcoming. Semiki. There were other teachers who were welcoming, and then they will help you if you have a problem. You tell them. You if you don't understand a topic, you can let them know, and then they will teach you. So don't be so scared of your teachers. Another point is your academic performance can change quickly. Maybe in JHS you were topping your class, always first, always first, always first, and you think, oh, SHS is normal. Please don't forget that in SHS there are people from different backgrounds, different schools. So the fact that you were doing well in GHS shouldn't mean you should come and relax in SHS. No, that is where the real competition starts because maybe in your class you were the Ogboro, in your school you were the Ogboro, but now you are meeting people from different schools who are also Ogboro in their schools too. So now you don't need to relax. You need to even put in more weight because now the competition has become tougher and you cannot relax. This is where you have to learn more, put in more effort because the academic records can change easily if you don't take care. To my next point, still on academics, you need to learn how to study even before you start studying in school. When you go fresh, you have to look at some of the notes from your previous, like your seniors, the classes, how do they do it? You revise the note, go to look at how the system is so that you can structure your study plan. Because if you are going to wait till you start learning, you will not get the energy. You might not even feel like learning or your timetable to be so much for you. So in the early days when you've not started something serious, you put all those things down. So when you start learning, it becomes easier for you. And even the small they will teach you, please be revising them, going through your notes. Don't wait till that last minute for it to pile up. No, be revising the small thing, everything they teach you, revise it, and then it will make your academic work easier. And to my next point, time management is very important. So you need to know how to manage your time because in senior high school, you are competing with people, you are competing with time for classes. There is prep, there is house chores, you have to do your homework, you have to do your assignments, sports, personal life, chores. You might join a club, you might join the choir, a lot of things. So you need to learn time management. Otherwise, you will always be lacking in one aspect. And don't forget that the most important reason you are in school is to learn. So you have to apportion your time very well so that none of your academics suffer, none of your subjects suffer at all. So you have to, and also don't also say that because you are there to learn, so you are just going to learn and you will not involve yourself in any social activities. No, you need to enjoy the school. Make sure that you're not just learning, but you're also partaking in every activity in the school because it's all those experiences that come together and make you a full student and make you able to say, oh, I attended this school and I was able to live the whole experience of the school. Because sometimes, even during the extracurricular activities, that is when you discover that you have a talent. That's when you discover that you have this skill you did not even know you had. So it's very important that you partake in extracurricular activities. This is just part one of the things I wish I knew before attending senior high school. I'll be posting the part two soon. But if you are now going to SHS, I have a lot of videos on how to prepare for senior high school. So just click on any of the links in the description. It will take you to all the videos I've made about senior high school. Just go through my channel High School Stories and you see all the videos and it's going to be of great help to you. I am Jennifer Simwa and see you in the next video. Take care.